Hello, everyone. My name is Chad, and welcome to a What If Growler was in Seven Deadly Sins. So, yeah, the Growler, it's a character that I made in, and he is a big brother to Diane. So yeah, when yeah, so he was born different from the giants. He was when he was born so small, he looked like a little like atom, or actually the size of the where is it? Size of a no, I'm trying to look for size of his finger. Yeah, or his fingernail. Yeah. Basically, it was born so small that sometimes even a mother had to lift him up with just one hand. Yeah. So he has not a disease, but he was born at the same time. So he's basically about same time as his little sister. As he grew, like, they both grew up, but they noticed he wasn't just an ordinary kid. He grew to, or his kid self, when his body like went through, like when he was just a kid, he looked like that. As he walks around, like he's a toddler. So as he looks like a big, or like, yeah. So Diane and says, "Come on, little brother." The as his brothers walks around, as he's so cute, that even got attention of a certain demon. Or by every girl. Her. Her. Uh, no, not her, but Herm. Or. Like, he was so adorable that even who's it detects him for being so adorable? was, of course, her. He's about this, like, his size looks like the average person. And yeah. So yeah, his own sister is so happy. Even some giants regret, or like, they told him to lift this big boulder, as the mother told them, how about we not do that? As he guess he's too weak to be in our giant clan. As he looks away. Yeah, he looks away. Tears running down his face. As, yeah, his own mother tells him that he needs to, and then a hair before, okay? Remember this. Mommy always loves you. So, yeah. So, and his actual size, when he was like, I know he's just a toddler, but he looks like him. Yeah. He looks like, or he's actually the same size as Gil Thunder. So, yeah. As he's still learning how to walk properly. As the vampire chick, she keeps an eye on him. And yeah, man, her eyes are, yeah. As then he meets the Meliodas. Or actually, when he was working, of course, his age is actually his adult age thing for him. As he has a cutest voice. As he says, I'm 4 years old. As you look older than that. As most of the people are like, what? This kid's like 4 years old? It's a child. As the king tells him that as he could see into his future of as he says, welcome to the Holy Knights thing. He looks around As the vampire, she's even like 4 years old. So yeah, I'm making her that. So she's sorry about that. And yeah, my of course, where was that? Oh yes, the so she was the age of 4, and she's spying on him. She thought that he was 20, but yeah, but turns out he was the age of 4, and he's like a looks like a adult. He looks like Bond from it. As the when he was just a child, yeah. When his mother got escaped, and his baby sister, he remembers. Yeah, he remembers a lot of things. And one mission, he got sent to like go assassinate all the or assist the Holy Knight Grand Master to always be next to him. Yeah, so he got there before Seven Deadly Sins. As yeah, the Seven Deadly Sins was was like, of course, she looks at him. She's trying to process who this man is. But he doesn't want to say anything about, or he doesn't want to say, hey, sister. Because he's so focused on his, like, tasks. So the, sorry. So he decides, or when he sent the Seven Deadly Sins, ends one of the people, of course, he actually has a foresight as well for being a the 4-year-old. Yeah, I was gonna say like 5-year-old, but so yeah, when they were like came in, or he picked up the radar thing, like his eyes, as he used magical power to seal Grandmaster away and make a clone of him. As yeah. So that's what happened. I mean, as he remembers him, my sister didn't like realize it was her own brother. as he's talking so quietly. As, yeah, who's the one that survived that vampire extinction? Was none other than her. As she walks over, as he walks around at night, as he could pick up senses of if there's creatures or something will happen. As he tells her that you're basically not good at spying on people, aren't you? As she pops out of nowhere. How did you know that I was here? I just took a random guess. Huh. As she walks up to him, puts her hand on his face, as she tells him that you're just the same age as me. As she's trying to hypnotize him, but he's too stubborn to realize that he's getting hypnotized. As, of course, she ends up trying to. She says, my boyfriend thing. As, yeah. Okay, I'm. What are you trying to do? Hypnotize me? As, yeah, she's like, huh, you're basically also a giant. Well, yeah. And for that question thing, to be your boyfriend, accept. As, yeah. See, they both went on a date. And who else wants to go on a date with him? Was her. Yeah. Because his power or his magical power. So he doesn't know what the infinity earthquakes thing yet. So now, as in this alternate timeline, she, instead of falling in love with Gil Thunder like in the anime, she ends up falling in love with the guy that is a giant. And he's only age of 4, plus all 3. So they all, like, were actually, between her and the vampire, they both, like, asked him to go on a date with them. As he says, I don't mind. So he's going on a double date with them. As, yeah, so now the 7 deadly sins, as so 18, as yeah, as he grew to to size of a meteor. Yeah. As Gil Thunder looks at him and says, "Huh, guess you're part of the giant." As he says, "Yeah." Did they like get eradicated? As Gil Thunder says that. As he says, or as Growler tells Gil Thunder that you're this close to being hit right outside the head with one of my fingers. As he's like, yeah. You know I don't actually mean it. Okay? As yeah, when I say he's the size of a meteor, yeah, that's time skip thing. So as his entire arm is longer than all the way across, he could reach all the way across the entire mount or the world under 1 second. As he picks up the boulder, as he's basically, yeah, he knows how to use cloning. Of course, they both got married to him. So, yeah. And I know anime is weird, but he got married at him at age of 4. Like 4. Don't ask me how that. And so, yeah. He's bigger than the Goddess. Yes. Yeah. He's even bigger than where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Yeah. As he was a holy knight. So I'm skipping to the entertaining parts. So yeah. He did his 2 wives were basically threw him a birthday party. Yeah. So yeah. Then he comes in and ruins it. We're at war and all that stuff. As he starts to tear up. As he yeah. Yeah. As yeah. So he couldn't believe that his own birthday party got interrupted. As he was like, when he was big guy, of course, when they were now at war with, or when he was transformed into that, as he, as his, one of his, like, wives tells him that he, it's the same man that ruined your birthday. As he's like, as he like, as he kicks and like, he basically took him around the entire world, punching the living, or punching him, or punching the living snot out of him. As he's like, he's mad. As he grabs the, you ruined my birthday party. As he corrects the world on, as Bond is like, should we tell him to not, as and his vampire wife tells them that he's mad because that guy he ruined his birthday party. So yeah, and he's a giant. As when they saw, or when she is trying to remember who he was, but then when she realized, or she was in her memories thing, as she sees herself as a little kid again, loving on her brother, with the same hairdo as everything. As then she remembers, as she remembers, as Bond was trying to make fun of him, but he got shut down by no one. Of course, this is what she says: Don't make fun of my brother like that, you jerk." As she starts pounding on him, then as she couldn't believe that this big guy is the brother to Lady Diane. Yeah. What's his name, by the way? As she says, okay. As he gets up, as his name, or actually, Gother tells her, oh, her brother is Growler. He's the he's aged differently. As he explains, see, some titans are born, or some giants are born, and their counterparts, the titans, have these abilities of becoming really small, or were born as a human, or as a size of a fingernail, but when they get older, they become giants as, yeah, but he's, even some say, or in some records, they could grow to a size of a planet. as as everyone looks at Gilthunder, or not Gilthunder, looks at Gother, and when they heard that, they couldn't believe that he's growing to a size of a planet. And yeah. So, for my opinion, Diane, spend a lot of time with your brother, because he doesn't need food, or he doesn't need to breathe. Yeah. And when she heard that he's gonna be a bigger size than the planet Earth, yeah. So, yeah. And then the whole demon thing, the as he as yeah, Merlin gives him a potion to make him small. Oh, yeah. Basically, yeah. He's small as a, like, he's the same size as, like, Bon? Un? Has, yeah. As he's, that's, or when his size of a, that's his teenage self. Yeah. Yeah, major boost. And, yeah. Then the whole, like, shenanigans. As, yeah, they basically had a kid, or two kids. One was a, looks just like her, but she has her eyes open, and she was like a cutie pie. Yeah. And the other was a tall guy that he has, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 wings on his back. Yeah. The and plus he's a vampire one. So they're kind of like dark as his wings. But that's okay. As yeah, so when he grew, he battled, and now time skip to the him against him. Yeah, as he's like, oh, I'm gonna take Meliodas back, no matter who I have to kill. As he gets punched in the stomach by Growler. As he went to check on his sister, that that she lost her memories. Yeah. As yeah, he doesn't remember where he was. As he starts walking on him, as he looks around, as the bunch of demons were trying to attack him, as he says, as, or actually, when he found a mount or like stones around, as he walks in, or he knocks on the door first. Ah. As he remembers her. Yeah, the one that's yellow haired girl. Yeah. She ends up, or actually, that's his sister. His other sister. As he tells, or she, like, who are you? Wow, did you already forget your brother already? As she's going through her head, as, yeah. Oh, I didn't recognize you. I thought you were one of those, like, creatures that, well, the, I, I'm not, I'm actually the same thing as you guys are, or cut, or sisters are. As he looks, huh, and as, or actually her, like, her, her boyfriend or her husband, and was basically like, huh, see another human? No, not exactly. But I am, I'm actually a Titan. Titan. Yes. I was born as a Titan instead of a giant, like my big sisters. And they hope that she remembers me. As he says, my own sister, Lady Diane, wasn't. Of course, this is what he's saying. My sister Diane doesn't even remember me. As he asks, well, no matter if you're a giant or a titan, I know that you are the friend. Well, as he says, let me introduce myself. I'm not a salesperson, don't worry. But I am Growler. As when she heard, or not her, when she, the yellow-haired girl, heard that name, she immediately was walking, or like running up to him, looked straight down, as she says, good to see you, little baby brother. Good to see you too. As he tells her that I'm a titan, actually. As the serum is wearing off fast as he's growing and growing. As he's bigger than, as he's like, yeah, he's a really, really tall guy. So, yeah, his own sisters are like, ooh, looks like our brother has a major boost. Yeah. And they are like the size of his toenail. Big toenail, yeah. Or his, like, pinky toenail. Yeah. So, as he was now, as he's like, he could go all the way in. As the kids looked at him and says, who's that? Oh, that's your father. Your father's a titan. See, your father grew to a size of a mountain. Or when we first met him, he was just a kid. And of course, yeah, please wait for part 2.